Well, I do hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. The almanac for Knoxville today, we eventually got up into the 60s after some soaking heavy rains this morning and the first half of our day. 63 the high, 46 the low. Yeah, main story today, again, the rainfall as our latest round of heavier showers moved through overnight and early this morning in the first half of our day, actually. 1.12 inches officially at McGee-Tyson Airport. Now, I can tell you, quite a few areas saw closer to 2.5, even almost 3 inches across the northern half of our region. Southern areas did not see as much rain as expected. It was pretty much going to be I-40 corridor and northern areas, northern half of our region with this latest round. So that pretty much played out, and then thankfully we did get that break as we went into the afternoon. Look at that monthly total, 7.80 inches, a surplus for the month and for the year. So isn't it amazing how quickly things change? What, a couple weeks ago, we were really dry, and we had been almost 2 weeks without rain at the midpoint in February there, early to mid-February, and then needed the rain. Remember the wildfires, just like that. This past week pretty much took care of all that. Got a surplus for the month, and now we need to dry back out. Well, showers tonight and early in the morning, but the balance of our Friday, this is 7 a.m., we're expecting some showers early, temperatures in the upper 40s, but the rest of our Friday is going to be drier. Those showers should move out early in the morning. Anytime after about 9 a.m., we pretty much are looking at drying conditions. Variably cloudy at noontime, 52, and yes, drying back out for your Friday afternoon with a high of 58. So once again, this latest round, which shouldn't be quite as heavy overall compared to the previous two rounds, it mainly comes in overnight and first thing in the morning, and then it will continue to move on out. There's our break right now for this evening. Here's our futurecast model showing that, yeah, once we get past midnight, and this is 1 a.m., those that next round of showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, slides across the plateau into the valley. So this is during the overnight, early morning hours tonight, and a few pockets of heavier rain. This is 7 to 8 a.m., still some lingering showers, but again, most of the heavy rain by that time has already moved through. So the back edge of showers is going to move out of here after about 8 to 9 a.m., it looks like, latest timing, and the rest of our Friday is drier with some breaks into the afternoon and some sunshine returning, so that is good news. Now, we still have a flood watch in place tonight, saturated ground, so any more rain, which could on average be about a ½ inch to maybe an inch, inch and a half, not as heavy overall as what we've seen, but any more rain could lead to flooding due to the saturated ground, and the creeks and streams are swollen. And again, notice the flood watch, northern half of our region. Southern areas didn't see as much rain, so you're not included in that flood watch. And again, area-wide contour is not showing up, but a ½ inch to an inch, maybe an inch and a half overall with this next round. Then we'll dry back out later Friday and part of Saturday. Wind advisory will be in place the rest of tonight through 8 a.m. Friday. Winds out of the south could gust up to 45 miles per hour, even here in the valley. Matter of fact, after a little bit of fog early on tonight, breezy winds do kick back in advance of those showers, and then with the showers, this is 3:30 in the morning, so as that heavier line of showers and batch kind of moves in, we'll see some breezy southerly winds. That's the reason for that wind advisory in the mountains, kind of on the lower end of the criteria, but otherwise the winds will gradually relax a little bit once we get into the rest of our Friday. All right, so that's a look at the flood watch, wind advisory for tonight. I just wanted to show you this temperature-wise. Much of the nation is cold and winter-like. I mean, even out west, it's no picnic, 50s and 30s, right? On the corners, 27 in Boston, significant snow and ice for the northeast, parts of the Great Lakes, and coming into the northeast. Meanwhile, warmest air, yeah, the southeast and Florida. That's where spring to almost summer-like conditions holding on, at least spring-like weather. And that spring-like warmth is what's been feeding these showers and heavier bands of rain and some embedded storms that we've had this week. That's why we've had, with the warm air comes more moisture. A lot of times it can hold more moisture. So that's why we've had more rainfall this week as well with the warming. All right, we're going to be cooler, but drying back out for your Friday, upper 50s. Now, we do have another frontal boundary that will kind of be zipping our way. So we do have scattered showers that are likely going to be moving back in Saturday night and Sunday morning. Again, so it is another system. It's going to be fairly quick moving. Once that passes through, we're going to be much drier starting later Sunday into next week. So your forecast tonight, some fog and breezy winds develop, then the showers do redevelop overnight, low of 48, and tomorrow for your Friday, early morning showers, but then the balance of today drying back out, 58 for the high. Next system again coming in late Saturday, more likely Saturday night and Sunday morning. Could be more of an overnight event again, or maybe linger into Sunday morning. The rest of Sunday afternoon and next week, 50s and lower 60s. Lots of sunshine, mainly dry next week.